Today we're talking about the Waves Magma Tube Channel Strip. So does anything that you run through this plugin just sound better? Well, we're going to answer that question and of course hear the plugin after this introduction.
Imagine softly.
Welcome everybody, I'm Dan Spencer and I am the Audio Sorcerer. So if you want to learn more about music production, mixing and mastering, get the latest product reviews, and music business, you've come to the right channel. So make sure that you subscribe so you can get notifications when I have new videos coming out. So today we are talking about the Waves Magma Tube Channel Strip. So what the heck is this thing? Well, it's a channel strip, but it has their magma saturation knob embedded in it. That's the drive knob in it. And they've had a lighter version of this out, which was free on Black Friday, I believe it was. And then it came out with a more advanced version a few days later, which is normal for Waves. But this incorporates that drive knob with a full channel strip. Okay, so that's basically what it is. So let's actually take a look at the plugin in Pro Tools. All right, so I have the Magma Tube Channel Strip open in Pro Tools here. So looking at the top left, this is the drive section, and this is really what makes this plugin what it is. So this knob is going to apply tube saturation to any sound or mix that you have this plugin on. Now, my advice is to use it subtly and wisely because it can definitely ruin whatever you put it on if you use too much of it, all right? Now, next to that, we have our polarity here. You can flip the phase. And then below that, we have our high pass filter with 3 predetermined settings. We have off, 60 Hertz, and 110 Hertz. Beneath that, this is our EQ section here. It is 3 bands. Now, only the mid band has adjustable frequency settings. Now, I really don't like this because I really would like to have a 4th band in there because 3 bands is not enough for every sound that I would want to use this on, okay? And then beneath that, we have our dynamic section, which has an expander gate and a compressor. And the compressor has a predefined ratio attack and release setting. And then you have the smash knob here where you can just make it, crush to all hell. So we have that option. And then over here, this is our VU metering. And then we have our output level here. Now, the only other thing that I want to show you in this plugin here is up here where it says initial stereo. Click on that. You have a bunch of different presets under artists is here. I think there's like 400 some. So that'll definitely get you started if you're new to this plugin. And then you can also use the preset browser here and search for any sound. So we can do like vocals, and then you get all these different vocal presets in here. All right. So we're going to take a look at this plugin on 2 different instruments. So I started mixing this song and I didn't actually finish it. But I ended up really liking how this plugin sounded on kick drum and also acoustic guitar. So those are going to be the 2 instruments I'm going to demo this plugin on for you, so you guys can figure out whether you like it or not. So let's start with the kick drum. All right, so I wasn't really digging the unprocessed kick sound. It was not very clear, it was boxy sounding, it just wasn't there. So after we applied the Magma Tube Channel Strip, we got a much tighter, punchier kick sound. And all I really did was, I added some drive here, I did some EQ, I mainly cut out 250 down here quite a bit, as you can see, and I added some low end. And then I applied some compression. And this compressor is somewhat punchy, so I thought it sounded really good on the kick. So I'm very happy with what I was able to achieve with this plugin. So let's actually hear the kick drum in the mix before we move on to acoustic guitar. All right, so for the acoustic guitars, you're going to hear a night and day difference. So starting out, the unprocessed sound is very boomy and unclear. And after, you're going to see it's actually a little bit thin, but it sounds really good in the mix. So what I did was here, I picked the bold acoustic guitar preset here, and then I modified it. So we have drive up to 3, so it's pretty minimal. And then we have a high pass filter up to 110. We have some high EQ up here on the upper band to give it some sheen. We cut out some 500 hertz to remove some of the room sound. And then I also reduced some of the bass here. Now we are also using a compressor down here just to smooth it out. And that's pretty much it. So let's give it a listen now, and you're going to hear the huge difference. All right, so that is definitely a night and day difference. It's not the best recorded acoustic guitar, but it now works for the song. All right, so that was the Waves Magma Tube Channel Strip. You got to hear it on kick drum, and you got to hear it on acoustic guitar. So the question that I set out to answer with this video is, does anything that you run through this plugin sound better? And the short answer is yes. A lot of things that we record digitally don't have a whole lot of character to them. And just by putting them through this plugin with the drive enabled, you're going to get some character. Now, just remember though, if you don't know how to mix, this plugin is not going to help you at all. All right. So let me know in the comment section below if you like this plugin and if you're going to add it to your collection or not. So with that being said, if you did end up liking this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe because I'm making this content for you, and hit that notification bell to know I have new videos coming out. And also, check out audiosorcerer.com here to see what services that I can offer to you. So until the next video, I will see you guys later, and peace out.